everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff and Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas Eve. I've been having a crazy day. It's a couple days before Christmas. It's a couple days before you're going to be seeing this video, but it's been a wacky day for me. If you want to see some of the wackiness for today, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. You'll hear all about it, but yeah, it's been a day. But it's the holiday season. This is my favorite time of the year. I love Christmas. I think a lot of people do. It's a very special time of the year. And do what you can to make it a great season for someone you know. The holidays are hard for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of people, especially this holiday, that are going to be having a not so merry time. So do what you can to lift someone's spirits, make someone's day, smile at someone, tell someone Merry Christmas, send a text to someone, let you know what they're thinking about them. It could mean the world to someone. Today, one of my little 4th grade cousins told me at a church dinner that I was her favorite cousin. So, she also said I was the coolest cousin, which, I mean, she's not wrong. For all of my siblings and other cousins who might be watching this, get wrecked, losers, nerds, geeks. I'm cool. That's exactly what my ego needed. Anyways, my favorite time of the year. It's also time of the year to go over the best gear that I looked at in 2024. But that's not what we're going to be doing in this video. In this video, we're going to be looking at the worst gear that I looked at this year. The terrible crappiness. And to start this off, I want to give a little bit of an honorable mention. We're going to be talking about knives in this video. This is not a knife. And it's not in this video because of that reason, and also because I haven't really done a review on this, and I don't plan on it. But I need to make a PSA. This spear, you guys might remember the video I made about the spear. That is become my second most viewed video on my channel ever. My long form content at least. I really hope it doesn't become my most viewed video. That'd be really sad because stuff like this is not what this channel is about primarily. But anyway, that's a really fun video. You should check it out if you haven't seen it yet. However, I was very disturbed by the amount of people in my comments defending this as like a practical item. Guys, it's a cheap spear. It's a $50 crappily made spear. And it's the year of our Lord, 2024. What are you using spears for? Boar hunting? Okay, I get it. Fishing? Okay, I get it. But please don't buy a spear for self-defense. I can't believe I have to say that, but gosh, dang it. That was a bad throw. Let's try that again. As I was saying, don't buy a spear for self-defense. There we go. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the worst knives that I reviewed in 2024. Starting us off at the best worst knife, I guess. The Gerber Mini Asada. Look, this is technically a functional knife, but just barely. That's why it's at the last place. Gerber continues to draw me in with promises of greatness, and then they just shit all over my parade. I was going to say rain on my parade, but it's not even that. This knife looked really cool. I had a lot of high hopes for it. They have this new like pivot adjusting system. It's just a cheap gimmick, and this knife sucks. So, boo-hoo. Next knife is going to be the Camillus Chiller. Now, this knife out of the box was pretty terrible. I've since worked on it and fixed it up a little bit, and it's better now. But out of the box, it was pretty bad. I would not say this thing is awful, especially because it is a $10 knife. This is a $10 knife, but it's not good, and especially for Camillus, it's sad to see a showing like this. I was pretty frustrated with this knife in the review for it. So there we go. Next up, the Smith & Wesson Big Benji. This is a kind of interesting knife, really, really cool knife. I might probably swap the place of these two. I don't know. It's a cool knife, but it does have some serious issues. The ergos have some horrible hot spots. The lock bar is very uncomfortable, but the action's great. The blade performs great. However, for $30, there's so much better that you can get out there. So that's why this one is on the list. Not a terrible knife, but definitely not a great knife. Actually, this is probably, honestly, both of these knives are way better than that Asada. That thing is awful. That thing's really, really bad. Poo-poo town. It's terrible. Stay away from that thing. That's one thing probably should have gone in third place. Anyways, the second worst item I reviewed, I don't even have anymore. It's the SOG cash card, the SOG cash card. That was so generously sent to the channel by Old Tonto Guy. That thing haunts my dreams, and I don't have it here anymore because something happened to it. No idea what, but yeah, that thing was a piece of trash. That thing was awful, and it haunts my nightmares. And the worst knife that we reviewed in 2024 was this thing here, this Mossy Oak. What do they call this thing? Thumb holder Tonto knife? It has a really, really dumb name. This thing's terrible. This thing is trash. No pocket clip, ergo suck, all kinds of lock, rock, and blade play. The blade can barely cut through anything. The lock bar switches from being so loose you can disengage it by smacking the blade on your hand and being so tight in there that you have to use a tool to undo it. It's just a royal piece of crap, and it deserves horrible things to happen to it.
Sorry, my phone died, different location. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel this year. I really appreciate all of you. Big shout out to my channel members right here. I really, really appreciate everything they do. They are awesome, and they keep this channel going in a lot of ways. I think that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, comment below, and subscribe. I've been Gideon. Merry Christmas.